Hey everybody, it's Uncle Scott. Welcome back to the QwerkyReax channel. First things first, I chapter all my videos. So if you don't want to hear my setup here at the beginning, use that scroll bar, slide right into the music. Second thing second, my video is a reaction video. It is in no way, shape, or form a replacement or meant to be a replacement for the artist's original work or talent. I will leave both a link to the song that I'm watching and the artist's channel in the top of my description below so that you can go check out their amazing work, hopefully after you watch all of this. We've been doing a lot of cool stuff this month. We're bringing guests in to watch all maybe artists they haven't heard before, maybe artists they have heard before, but definitely new music to them. Today is no different. Cristal is back. Cristal, welcome back to the channel.
Hi.
And Ozzy, who I see right over your shoulder there.
Yeah, he's snacking on some treats right now.
I'm jealous. There's definitely pollen in the air because my nose will not stop itching. So for all of you out there think that I'm doing blow or something, I'm not. It's just
Yo.
Allergies are crushing me right now.
It's gonna be like 82 degrees today too. It's so hot.
I know. So listen, we've showed you Dimash before.
Oh boy.
You heard him do SOS, which was he kind of has very high highs in that and just really shows his versatility.
Okay.
That one, I believe the one I showed you was like a live performance. I wanted to show you an official music video from him, which is this, The Love of Tired Swans. And I was also stoked to show you this because, I don't know, I think this might be one of my favorite music videos of his because of the artistry of the video, if that makes sense. So,
Okay.
the filmmaker side of me very much likes this music video. I thought you would get a kick out of that, but also would enjoy the music, so that's why I'm showing it to you.
Shit. Okay, I'm down.
All right, let's do it. Here we go. Love of Tired Swans from Dimash.
Посмотри мне в глаза, ты прости мне, я сожалею, я люблю тебя, жизнь моя, без тепла, я тобой болею, удержать не смогли, мы устали, нам очень трудно, я совсем один, ты пойми, без любви ничего не нужно. Разлуки лебеди, подожди, не спеши.
It's kind of like, oh wait, you're muted, so you know. Okay.
Oh yeah, no.
Sure,
I only did that so that in case he was gonna start barking.
Yeah, it's kind of like ballet a little bit. You know what I mean? The way they're moving, and I don't know. What do you think?
Oh God. There's a word that I'm looking for and it's not coming right now, but the the way that it's being portrayed is very dramatic and not in a bad way, like in a very good way. Like it's like angels in some way. Like I'm thinking angels, vampires in some
Yeah,
because like when he did this and it was like gold, it almost looked like they were trying to shield themselves from the sun. So I'm like, huh, you know? So the whole
yeah.
time you kind of just see my face like, what is, like I look confused. I'm just trying. I'm trying to take it all in. And I am confused, but that's okay. Um, the music I feel like fits perfectly to what is being demonstrated, where it seems like it's it's like some sort of like love sickness. Like I can't be without you. You are my entire existence. I was born to be with you. That's kind of what I'm getting from like art wise from
Yeah.
this. Like the rebirth when he was being like he was shedding from like whatever shell he was in when it was a bunch of them and he was like getting out of this thing. He was like hatching, you know?
Right.
So I'm thinking rebirth. Um Vocally, my man has chocolate as a voice.
Yeah, he is, especially when he hits that lower register, man. And
Oh,
when
it's
especially
like
when you know how high he can go, he's showing off.
it's like tempered chocolate. You know what I'm talking? Like chocolate that if you were to put it on like a strip, smear it with a spatula, and let it sit there, it'll just be crispy. It'll snap. You'll hear it. You know what I mean? Like that type of. I'm sorry. I'm hungry as fuck.
I was about
But
to
that's
say,
like all I'm thinking about.
Crystal's got the munchies now.
I do. I haven't. All I had was a fucking Ensure because I don't get appetites in the morning, so I have to do something about that. I do have food waiting for me, so I'm good. It's just damn, but no, his voice is like legitimate chocolate.
You
It's
basically
the
just
best way
said,
to describe it.
I want to eat his voice. That's what you're saying.
Like his voice is like alluring. Like I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, I
Like
get
you
it.
know,
I really do get it.
it, oh my goodness, and like I just think even like just alone like his voice, the music, how he's demonstrating this is of course music videos are always heavily inspired by what the artist wants. His mind is crazy. Like I'm looking at this and I'm like, I could never think of this off of a whim.
Yeah,
Like to say, oh, I miss you. I can't be without you. I was born to be with you. Like that homeboy is speaking like he's trying to serenade the fuck out of whoever he's talking to. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just like, please,
yep.
please, please, bro. I like you don't get it. I love you. Like, oh my god, that's what it's giving. And like I really like the way that his mind works because we've seen a million ways where like music videos will just be like the artist surrounded by a ton of like very attractive people, men and women alike. Ozzy's agreeing.
Hmm.
Um, and like this is to me very like this is unique. This is creative as fuck to be able to come up with something like this and be like, yeah, I'm gonna demonstrate my love for this person by by like through story. And I don't think
Yeah.
you see that often anymore.
Well, I think you're getting the vibe then while you see why I like this video so much because it's like it's just so
Hmm.
artistic and the way they shot it and how difficult it is to have these like bodies floating around and still make it look real is just really cool. It's like a movie production. It's
It's almost
insane.
like they're supposed to be birds. Ooh.
Well, swans,
Phew!
bless you,
Phew!
bless you.
Sorry.
They're but that's the name of the song is Love of Tired Swans. So I think they
Mm, okay.
supposed to be birds. But I love your correlation because I feel the same way about the angel correlation. So
Because it's giving like purity, and but I guess in the same way when you thought, like when you think swans, you think innocence, you think purity,
mhm.
you think some sort of romance, you know. So
Yeah,
same, I guess same type of symbolism, without, I guess, getting too religious.
yeah. Let's jump back into it. I want you to hear more.
Hmm.
Не говори, что чувства позади, нет назад пути. Не могут жить в разлуке согрей, любовь уставших лебедей. Мои дни без души, я скучаю, все очень сложно, мы еще близки. Не молчи, позови, если не больно, я прошу, уступи. Мои чувства не моя проза, иногда во сне пригодись. Забери, не ищи другого. Не могут жить в разлуке лебеди. Подожди, не спеши, не говори, что чувства позади. Нет назад пути. Не могут жить в разлуке лебеди. Подожди, не спеши, в разлуке боль сильней. Любовь мою согрей, любовь уставших лебедей.
Bro.
Не могут жить в разлуке.
Like your face.
What the fuck? Like as if you already were not in a third register. You were just like, 1 second. I'm hitting my fourth now. 1 second. Not done. Girl, what the? That was unnecessary. Oh my god. This got dark as fuck.
Yeah, it does. It does. When they're like lasering off the wings, I'm like,
Oh.
bro.
I mean, I get it. Like, I'm starting to understand more, like, the thought process behind why swans and not like angels.
Mhm.
Like, have you ever heard the term swan dive?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, without getting too graphic, when a swan loses their partner, they will fly as high as physically possible, so they can't anymore, and drop from that height.
Mm-hmm.
Because they cannot live without their partner. They don't see a point in doing so, right? Unfortunately, it's a thing. It's a behavior that is literally categorized for them, and I'm understanding that that's why he's like, oh, swans is like the ultimate version of love. Like, I'd die for you
Yep.
if you were to die first. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care how brutal that is. I will go as high as possible to show my love for you, and then I'm dropping to be reunited with you once more.
Yeah.
And it's so, like, it's dramatic, but it's very, very poetic, because there's a lot of creatures, you know, that we procreate, but how many creatures do you know that the moment that they lose their partners, they're like, yeah, time to self-delete.
Yeah.
We're done. We're good. No
I
points.
also think like the part where it's like, you know, it lasers off her wings and then it lasers off his wings. I kind of took that as in this kind of love that he's showing in the expressing in the video, like if it happens to you, it happens to me, kind of thing. Like where it's like we're in all of it together, which kind of goes exactly along with the point you were just making, where It's like they're so connected that if it happens to one, the other one kind of makes it happen to them.
Also, like, I'm not sure, in like a minute or so that we just saw, like, when one of them was laying there seemingly deceased, the others started to do like a ritual of some sort to kind of like
Mm.
acknowledge their passing, like splashing the water, you know. I almost interpret that the way that animals show grief, which for some reason has been a topic of discussion in my life a lot. Where like if an animal sees another of their kind that has passed, oftentimes they have their own little rituals to honor that, whether that's bringing a favorite toy,
Hmm.
sitting by the spot that they last laid, sitting by their grave, um, relaxing in a spot where, let's say, the ashes were sprinkled. Those are things that animals do, like, and I'm more specifically talking about domesticated animals, to honor said death, because animals have a very good understanding and a very big understanding of death. I almost argue more than we do, because of the way that they just do. They feel, they
Hmm.
process, and they go throughout life. Um, it very much felt like I was looking at to a couple of swans, and then almost like their family when they were all
Mm.
in like that big old mosh pit, like when they were like hugging. Like it
Yeah.
felt like I was looking at a herd. Like I wasn't just looking at like, because anybody would interpret that in like weird ways, but the way that I saw that was like, oh, these might be your kids.
Right. Right.
Like these are your ducklings, and they're
Right.
just older now and living life because that's, animals. Um, and so when I'm assuming the mother, his partner, main partner, dies, they start doing something to honor her life, and I'm like, okay. And I feel like when he's hitting these high notes, including that is it a whistle tone? I don't think so, not yet. But it is a very high pitched note where he starts. It almost sounds like someone is screaming, crying, wailing.
Yeah.
Where someone's like, "Wow, like this really just happened," like processing like heavy emotions, or like someone just finding out that they have lost their mother, their husband, their wife, their
Yeah.
so on and so forth, and it just being a projectile of noise because you're grieving.
Yeah.
That's what
I
it's coming
was
off.
I was about to be really impressed because when you said herd, I was like, is that what a group of swans is called? A herd? And so I Googled
No,
it
I don't
real
think so.
quickly while you were talking. And I didn't know that what they're called is a collective.
A collective.
A
Yeah, I was
group
like,
of swans is called a collective.
that's
I
hilarious.
was today years old when I learned that. Um,
Well, I only said herd because it was like the best way for me to say that
oh no, I
without
got you.
like,
Yeah, I wasn't saying like
yeah.
you were trying to say what the right word was. I just thought you actually said what the right word was. So I was like looking it up
Oh
to be
no.
like, "Damn, Crystal, how did you know that?" See, you said it with such
Not at
authority
all.
that I thought like it was like the real word.
No, no, no. Like I even paused for a second. I was like, herd.
Yeah.
I was like, it's absurd because I couldn't think of the word. But yeah, I do think that it has some, like, this is just supposed to represent like such a deep rooted love for someone that they feel like life would just simply would not be the same if something were to happen to them. And I don't think, well, death being included, but obviously like injury as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna back it up a little bit for you so you can hear those high notes again, and then we'll end it. Because like, why wouldn't you want to hear him belt when you can?
Exactly.
Не могут жить в разлуке лебеди.
Mm.
Подожди, не сильней, любовь мою согрей, любовь уставших лебедей, лебедей.
Crazy that I brought up swan diving now, huh?
I was just about to say that. Like, and they kind of
That's
do that
tough.
without showing you the whole thing there at the end. But yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy,
because
right?
swans are like that. It's an insane, like obviously, like to think something that extreme. It's an insane way of thinking, but it's a real lifestyle for swans. Like
Right.
they dead ass cannot live without their partners, and once their mate goes, they're like, well, time to start making dues. Like, and unfortunately, as brutal as it sounds, regardless of whether or not they have ducklings, they will do that.
That's really crazy.
So,
Well, look at us just
damn, that was
opening up
sad.
everybody's eyes to like all the different things that can happen from a song about swans. Like,
Hmm.
look, you coming through, Crystal. You a real
Girl.
one. You coming through. Uh, um, I'm I'm glad we got to show you new Dimash. I'm glad we got to show you that music video, which I love the creativity of, and the dancing of it, and the way they do the whole thing is just awesome to me. I think it's really really cool.
Mm. Um, so you are cutting in and out again.
Oh, of course I am. That
We love
tracks.
that.
Yeah. Well, I'll end this video for now, guys. We're gonna work on our technical issues, but I'm thanking Crystal for joining us. Whether she can hear me or not, we'll figure that out later. Thank you all for making it this far. If you did, I appreciate you, and I hope you enjoyed watching Crystal. Hear some more Dimash. Let me know if you want her to hear any other Dimash. Leave it in the comments. You know what to do. Otherwise, I hope you're having a great week, great month, great summer, great whatever's going on with you. And if not, now's your chance to turn it around. Don't wait for life to be easy to be happy.